My family is always cooking for me, and they're always cooking, you know, sometimes I'll go over and they'll be like what my grandma said, like, oh, it's so hard for me to find like what to cook, because it's like a lot of Filipino culture and Chinese culture is meat heavy, right? It's like pork, chicken, beef. And so kind of going back, I was like, you know what? Is this something that is super important to me? Hi, I'm Kiana Reyes.
Hi, I'm Angelina Morris.
And I'm her granddaughter.
I was born in Manila, Pandacan, and then I settled, immigrated in 1971-72. It was a beautiful place in the world, I think.
Where was it?
Winnipeg.
Wow, concentrated. The great dish to make. I like it. It's what do you call this?
Chili.
Papa. I don't see any. I did see any Filipino restaurant at that time.
I had a lot of Filipino food influence, so I was really used to it until I got into like elementary school. I think there was like an age where we were like in grade 5 or something where the shift started happening of like people being embarrassed about their food because it's like different. There's like the smells of the food, and it's like I remember everyone wanted those Lunchables, and I started asking my grandparents to like not make me any more Filipino food, or like I was like, oh, I'm, you know, in my head I'm like, I'm gonna get not picked on, but like just different, right? And it carried on until high school as well. And then I think after high school, I started really enjoying Filipino food a lot. Every morning, she would make me the same thing for breakfast. It was just toast with butter and sugar. Every single morning.
Yeah, I walked out from the table and then came back. Oh, it's finished. She finished all the toast, and then we're ready to go. But we have a dog, Pedro, name, and she was busted because she put it in the inside of that vent and gave it because Pedro wanted it, and I found the toast there. Busted.
And I think I told you I didn't like it, but I don't think you listened to me.
Can you read it?
No, you can put it in. I can't read that.
You can put it right.
Yeah. No. You have to put in the. You have to take it out of the packet.
Oh,
No, it says no. Mom, look. Open it.
okay.
When Kiana wants to become a vegetarian, oh my gosh, she wants to become a vegetarian. Why? I said, why? Oh.
You said, yeah, that was
yeah, that's my thing. Why?
Yeah, yeah.
I have to still swallowing what she's telling me.
So I just stopped eating red meat for a little bit, and then my stomach just didn't adapt to it after I started eating. And then I did watch a video about like chickens and stuff, and that's when I started like cutting out chicken. And then I just started eating fish, and then I just kind of, for most part, I ate pescatarian, a pescatarian diet. And then I did that for about, I don't know, 5 years or so. It was like kind of a coming out to my family about like food and my choice to not eat meat anymore. So I came out about that to my grandma, and everybody didn't really like understand, or they're like, what are you talking about? You don't eat meat, or how are you getting your protein? last year I decided that if I were to go over to my grandparents' house, or if I was to eat offered food, then I would start eating meat. And that happened. And then I kind of fell off the wagon because I realized how much I love meat again and Filipino culture. And I've been starting to eat a lot more meat because of that. But it's not, I don't know, at this moment I don't really feel too guilty about it, because for me, culture really is such an important thing in my life, and so much of that is tied to food, and I want to connect with that so badly.
I was cooking when I was 7 years old already.
7?
Yeah.
What were you making? Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
No, there's no peanut butter.
It's up to us to pass all your knowledge to your children, to your grandchildren, to everyone, right? But it is our culture, and it's really, we have to eat it and taste it, every bit of it, and you have to say, this is delicious, whether you like it or not, eat it.
This is so delicious. Delicious. Masarap. That's it. That's it. And then the words. Masarap.
Masarap.
And another lenguaje will be maste is in Korean.
Why do you know this?
Because I had a Korean student.
Like my grandparents, one of them speaks English, but not too well, and then the other one doesn't speak English at all. So when I go visit them, the only thing that connects us, because they own a Chinese restaurant, the only thing that connects us really is food. And they were really excited when I went and told them that I would be eating meat, and they were really happy as well. But yeah, so that, I think food is such a huge thing in my life right now. Food really does bring people together.
Yeah.
And you have to cook, whether
More
you,
than eggs.
yeah. And I love my granddaughter, yeah, and she's the best.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're the best too.
there you go, like this.